You're going to see this inversion of some of the traditional platforms, which to your point, that was where the data and really the cores, the digital cores of all these different enterprises reside. And they're not going away, but as far as how we now integrate them is going to be different, where before it was very much kind of a very intentional kind of think of how we would integrate enterprises, and now with AI, that's changing with agents. And so I think we've been talking about it like this inflection point of how now agentic is going to change the way that we do integration, and certainly we're seeing that in the product space.
They're out there on the forefront of AI, and the reason why they're being held back is not all of the data is available to them. And so with Boomi Connect, it's amazing that you can take all these powerful models, connect it to all of the data on the back end, and that's been the missing link, right?
In order to integrate those, you have to think of them in a headless way so you can make them all work together. And with the introduction of AI, we actually help bridge to let AI be the head while the applications are headless. So when we pull together agentic technology and we pull together deterministic workflows, Richie from Mobius talked about this on stage. The demo he gave, he said it cost $3 to run that. If that was purely agentic without Boomi underneath it, those would be agents running agents running agents, and the cost has a chance to explode with token consumption.
And we're at a point in time now where it's time to kind of, the rubber's hit the road. There's nowhere more to push it. You can't push it anymore if you're going to do this. So that's some of the things that holds people back. And the fact that IT was so separate from business. So you had the IT stacks and they're working on it, even those systems, and then the business had their piece. So this age with AI really brings them together.
A lot of it is understanding, really being the bridge between the business and the technology running the business. So if we can actually provide a layer of abstraction that is like, this is the process that does your order to cash, or this is the process that does your employee onboarding. If we actually have the way of mapping that business process to the underlying technology, that's very powerful. And if you think about how that could be used in an agentic context, if we can detect that there's slowdowns or suboptimal processing going on, then you can update or rebuild the processes running it, which is where I think those streams cross.
What I like about what they've done is it's a governed data to agent platform. And I'll say that again, a governed data to agent platform. What that means is data and agents will talk natively, very, very fast, low latency, and that's going to happen very much across the entire enterprise. So you got to have a governed version of that. So they're building the governance into that paradigm.
What was clear from these demos is that there is going to be a layer of governance. There has to be that human interception point. You know, you mentioned yesterday you have to kill these agents sometimes. And it was clear that they have built a technology around that, right? Around a very compliant framework. So I think that's really important.